Hello there. I want to share just a short story about myself. I play the guitar some. I'm not anything special, not that great, but early on I told my parents I wanted to play the guitar, and they were nice enough. They were supportive enough that they bought me a guitar. It wasn't the best. Had a really high action on it. The strings were far from the fret. Kind of a bigger neck, and I was younger. My hands weren't really suited for that big of a guitar yet. But I practiced hard on that thing. It didn't sound that great. It never sounded really good. And they made me the promise that if I learned how to play that one, they'd get me a nice guitar. And some time went by, and I practiced a lot, and I got to where I could make that guitar sound okay. And then my parents kept their word, and they bought me a nice guitar, one that had a low action on it. It was very comfortable in my hands, and just from where I could play that guitar that wasn't the best to when I did get a nice guitar, where that gap between there, I could never have gotten to that point, and where I am now with it, even when I don't play as much as I used to, without that very difficult and clunky and not the best guitar. And I think about that where, when we're going through trials, and it's difficult, life is difficult, where we're using something that's clunky and doesn't work the way we want it to half the time. Our brains, we're not as smart as we want to be. We don't know as much as we want to know, and we work through it. We work hard through it. And I tie that back to, in the resurrection, when we get our perfected body, when we stand before our Maker in a perfected body, and He loves effort. And when we've shown that we've tried with the clunky, awkward, imperfect body that we have, and we have that perfect body given to us, how big of a difference it'll be. It'll be unfathomable, without fathom, the difference that we'll feel, I think. I mean, what do I know? But I think there's a lot of purpose in learning to use the imperfections to prepare us to really utilize the perfections that are coming and that are offered to us through the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm so thankful for the clunky guitar my parents bought me. And I'm so thankful for the lesson they taught me, many lessons they taught me through that, through supporting me through the difficulty and not robbing me of the opportunities to learn and grow through struggle. And so it really hones in what my desires are and what they were. And I'm very thankful for them and all they've done for me in that. So if you haven't today, thank your parents. And if your parents are no longer here, you can still thank them. They're still your parents and always will be, no matter where they are. And as always, thank your Heavenly Father for the wonderful life you've been given, we've all been given. So it's great to be alive. It's good to be here. Thanks.